Hello everyone, Avaira is here. So today short stream because I spent like 3 hours and some hours before sleep as well for setting it up correctly so it will not lag on stream, which is quite a quest with this game. This game definitely doesn't respect multiple monitors. The frequency of monitors and heavily bugged with all the stuff with VSync, with difference between frequencies, with different FPS to frequencies, with multiple monitors. If you have a vertical monitor to the left from your main monitor in setup, like things like that, it's crazy, but it is what it is. So surprisingly, the most impact I got for solving the issue is by removing monitor from the left, which is ridiculous as hell. It's now just window thinks that I have two monitors to the right, and now instead of 1 FPS black window, if I'm trying to switch to full screen, for example, or window it, whatever, now I can switch. Now I can choose resolution. Now it even work with the sync part in here. But the sync definitely doesn't work correctly. I found only the hardware way through NVIDIA to do it, but this way, stream still recording 60 FPS, but it looks like it's 30 FPS, but without flickering. So it's just, Bethesda need to fix that shit, that's for sure. So this stream, I anyway will need to go in 1.5 an hour away, so the stream will be around an hour, I guess. But that's more for the test, and we can do 1 or 2 quests anyway, so that's what it is. I just want to see will it actually work fine. Can I continue stream or should I just wait for Bethesda to do 1 or 2 patches? I don't know, but yeah, that's quite terrible. At the same time, my game can run 120 plus FPS, no problem, ultra settings, everything good. But the stream will lag like shit because I can't synchronize it. And that's a problem. Usually the sync is very crucial. I always knock in FPS on 60 everywhere, usually, because this way stream will never lag, will never twitch, will never have any issues. But, well, this is what it is. Okay, so let's continue for now. I definitely can do at least the quest with Martin. I hope. I mean, I just need to go to the fort, and maybe I will be able to do something else more. But I will be very happy if I finally somewhat solve the issue. Oh yeah, horse. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to move on horses. Let's try. Horses controls are terrible so far. It's the worst controls ever so far. Okay. Also no first person, only third person. Okay. Can sprint. Are they following me? They actually do. Alright. So, what do we know? Surprisingly, journal button doesn't open the journal. It's open just something. Some random screen, character screen from there. Okay, so we agree that we must find someplace safe to take Martin. Geoffrey suggested Cloud Ruler Temple, the hidden blades fortress near Bruma. I should escort Martin and Geoffrey there immediately. Okay. Feels a bit, yeah, something awkward with all these menus without any music. It feels like a bit too quiet. Maybe having some background music not too bad. Hard to say. I'm in general enjoying just ambient stuff. It's quite good. Music is not bad, but it's all the same all the way. The ambient, well, it's just a background after all. Okay, so we... apparently, yeah, I should escort him. So that's above Bruma. So we need to go... we have actually multiple roads. Instead of going back to the city, we can go this way. The orange road. Alright, let's try to go the orange road. I'm pressing forward, just for your information. And I'm still holding the button. Like, So basically it's just forward and mouse. That's why it feels so scuffed if I'm using keyboard. Keyboard can be used in addition just to control it a bit differently, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I cannot fight on a horse, I can't cast on a horse. It's so strange, like that's an aspect of the game that must be reworked, I would say. Oh, okay. Let's see at least how fast they are. It's surely faster than just walking. But not much actually. Coral Bruma. Well. Guard patrol. Are they even following me? Yeah, looks like they absolutely not ready to do any sprinting on the horse. Look at this speed, this majestic speed of this majestic mount. The guards moving faster than they. Just oh, now they start moving a bit faster. But now they're stuck in the guard. Yeah, this will be quite an adventure. Yeah, it feels too slow on standard speed, but on second speed, on sprint, they cannot follow me, so I could just walk. I mean, I don't see the difference, but okay. There's no reason to abandon the horse there, so it's reasonable to bring the horse at least. And never use it again. What about inventory? Do horses have any inventory? Doesn't seem like this is my carry weight. There's nothing like horse inventory. What about jumping down? I can only ride, so there is no way to access any inventory. So I guess horses don't have inventories. Which actually would be at least some usage for a horse to be a portable backpack. But you cannot find, you can do anything like pebbles from Kingdom Come so much better. You can ride him, you can shoot from him, you can fight on him. He can carry a lot of stuff, he is fast. It's just amazing, and you can call him also any moment. Pebbles may be a little bit too OP in comparison. But still. And I'll also experiment with using AV1 for recording meanwhile. I have this episodes. Oh fuck, no 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 no. No 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 no. Martin! Let's work for you. Yes, please, deal with this pesky thing. Just one shot. Yeah, that's good. Martin is 100% MVP. Damn, this forest looks gorgeous. I mean, nothing too crazy in terms of graphics in general, but colors and with sunset feels good. Waterfall. Doesn't look impressive. There's snow right about there. In any case, the game looks nice. And in some moments it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like Oblivion, they really nailed it. I mean, Oblivion behind the gates. All the effects, all the visuals. Like it looks so good. Oh, there's they following me. But yeah, horse riding is one of the few really bad aspects of the game. It just doesn't work correctly anyway. You're just slowly walking, pretty much. And not improving any skills. There is no horse riding skill or something. hope that we're going the right way. I mean, it would still have a bit of some main road texture, I would say. Hard to say that even cobblestone, because it looks like dirt, but at the same time it's kinda in the shape of cobblestones. In any case, only main roads like this. Yeah, there's Joffrey. I'm like, Joffrey, where are you? Oh yeah, he's coming. He's not good at riding. Oh, I'm not good at riding, so no wonder that he is not good as well. Roman coral. Well, we're on the right way in any case. And yeah, I still have level up. I just need to rest somewhere. But I can't rest because we need to leave the place. What also, by the way, weird with riding that I'm non-stop targeting the horse. And there is no reason for that. It's not like I can do anything about it. I can dismount without targeting the horse. Yeah, cool that there are patrols even in this forest. And in this forest around. Damn, I so wanna go sprint, but others too slow to sprint. If they would go sprint also, that would be cool. But they will not. They've been changing, by the way. It's become more windier. I'm loud and windier. That's interesting, yeah. With music I wouldn't hear it probably. Like this, yeah, I can feel the environment changing. We're high in the mountains. It's more windy here. Quite cool. Where is Joffrey? Martin. Okay. Joffrey is coming. Slowly but eventually. That's some interesting bird scream. And another guard. My. Yeah, it's plenty of guard patrols here. Pretty nice. Can I use the torch? No, I can't be like a fancy guard and use the torch. Wait a second, maybe I actually don't have a torch. So yeah. Might be my bad. It's becoming snowy. If it's becoming snowy, it means that we're close. Yeah, I did well. Looks beautiful. Oh, I not necessarily need it, but I'm a bit confused which way. I get this one. Yeah, okay. Still probably this round. There's somebody making weird noises in this forest. I would assume that we need to go down, but I'm not sure. Oh, we still didn't reach the place, so yeah. Continue moving then. Just slowly walking. Maybe I have a torch by chance. No, I don't. I threw it because I didn't have space for it. Why the horse is not moving? Yeah, now it's becoming a bit creepy here. It's windy. There are strange screams in the night. I guess we passed another node line, because this noise happens exactly when we, the general mountains. Yeah, it looks like when we're moving from one cell to another, there is some glitchy noise happening. Oh, no. Actually, the noise starts repeating more commonly. Oh. Damn this wolf. But the piece from Joffrey. Can I turn? Yeah, turn is not so easy if you not turn the camera. But yeah, okay. Who's actually dangerous? Bruma? That's right. Oh yeah, I should use sprint him. I always want to use it, but that looks like a potential. Actually, no, it's not a bandit, it's a soldier. What he's doing here? I mean, he's going. Okay. Whatever makes them fence, I suppose. Wait a second. Oh, they kinda hunting? Or what? They killed 2 deers. There are 2 guards. Whatever isn't here. Without their horses. There is also somebody up front without a torch. Doesn't look friendly. Looks like a guy with an axe. Yeah, let's see. Are you friendly, the guy with an axe? No, he is not. That was your not so lucky day. I guess just some random bandit. Okay, are we on the right way? We somehow managed to move the wrong way. Absolutely wrong way. Okay. There is some road that not the main road. Well, which is fine actually. We don't need to Bruma. We just need the road that up front. Let's move to the road and move up. It's fine. The question is which way is correct? The night is harder to understand. Get this is the main road, yeah. That's some cobblestone. Yep, that should be the way. Is it following? Geoffrey, come on. You can do it. Yeah, for sprint they become more and more behind. Okay, let's just move this normal pace. But yeah, we're very close. Soon I will be free, hopefully. Should I go to Bruma though? I don't know. Maybe I should go and join this fighter guild or something. Can be not the worst idea. Control temple. Now we reach the place. Hard to say. Wow, there is some smoke on top. If it's not, it's actually snow, probably. Hard to say. Place feels a bit abandoned. Are we in the right place, even? Okay. So, oh, the close card was rhymed. Damn, that's cool. We made this effect. That's nice.
Grandmaster, is this?
Yes, Cyrus.
That's my horse.
This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
Oh yeah, and the Emperor's son.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not
See
had
anything?
the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
I can
well,
fight
thank
on
you.
top.
The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
Oh, Martin, now we have blades. But yeah, that's cool. All the cloth covered with snow. It's totally nice.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim. Your
Hail!
Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it.
It should be a
Thank
good
you.
emperor.
Well then, thank you. Martin.
Humble, dedicated.
We'd all best get back to our
Humanistic.
duties, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The Blade saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, you have time to think about this. But what we should do, we should get the amulet back, that's for sure.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
So it actually will stop invasion. I'm not so sure about that, I mean, maybe, but no confirmation so far. Well, after that you surely will become an emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Well, he should have some ideas. He served previous emperor after all. So are you sure it's all connected? I mean, Oblivion Gates.
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key.
Yeah, might be. Might be that Emperor's energy exactly making these fires to work and protect the realm, hard to say. Well, in any case, we need the Amulet of Kings first.
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it.
No. It's not like I'm somebody who can close all of them or whatever. Okay. What about this, all this Daedric magic?
I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that.
So he actually was a mage before. Interesting. And definitely experimented with different stuff. Oh well.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
Oh, I should speak to Joffrey, I suppose.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
And then he will be able to boss me around. Should I even join them? What are my duties as a blade even?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos.
That doesn't explain much. Not sure that I'm ready to join any blades. I mean, I'm a rookie adventurer after all. Although, yeah, I can just ignore the fact that I cannot simply peacefully exist while the Subdue gets spawning and, well, they would just obliterate everyone, including me. If this is a way to stop it, then I guess I should participate in such activity. Well, yes, I will join the damn blades.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
I got a katana. Not sure that I'm a big fan of katanas, but yeah, can mount it on the wall, I suppose. Can you tell me more about the water?
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
Okay, sounds not bad. Anything more about the temple?
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
So I solely should recover the damn amulet. Amazing. I mean, I'm just a Rick adventurer. How can I recover that?
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach.
That's not
You
what I
should go
meant.
back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
So he gathered information. Well, I can give him a bit more time to gather information. Train a bit. I don't know, establish myself a little bit. And then go check on him. That should be fine. I surely should have some days. Okay, in any case we close the gate for now. So it should be somewhat fine for now. So Boris can get information.
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world.
Something tells me that it wouldn't be so easy to do, but okay.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Okay. Well, and I'm overloaded now with mega katanas that weight 20 kilos. I mean, it's a good blade. 7 damage. But at the same time, it's a very heavy one. Everything looks weird. Yeah, I guess everything covered with rhyme actually here. Well, okay. You mentioned the containers. Is there any place to actually just rest here? I really would appreciate some rest. Where to cloud rest? Great Hall. And this is... West Wing. Well, I would assume that the rest place is not in the middle. Yeah, they're all sleeping. That's exactly what I would like to do. Everything else I can do later. Yep. I just need a bit of rest. And I should be fine. Yay. You have ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you have been casting alone as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. Okay. Definitely feel myself alive and, well, barely alive. Okay, what can I take? How it works? I could go up to 5. Is there any limited amount of stats? There is 3 stats at once. Nug just eaten 4 points. Yeah, I need to raise Nug because it's the most hard to level up. But at the same time, I think first few levels I should waste on just most crucial stats because I'm... Normally I should have around at least 30 plus stats for everything, but as you can see I don't. So I definitely need to recover some strength and some endurance. Sitting in the jail didn't work well. Also, show details, yeah, that's good stuff. What's it do exactly? Didn't even check it. So, strength affects the amount of damage you deal with longswords, claymores, mace for... Oh, so it's affected the damage after all, not just the skill. Defines how much you can carry and slightly increase the maximum health. That's the best stat actually for me, because damage, health, and carry weight. All 3 things that I'm lacking. Okay, that's good, but that works only for melee weapons. Also plays with long swords, claymores, mace. Oh, so interesting. Skill works for Kind of like there are blades and there are maces. And maces are axes and hammers, and blades are everything that have a blade. But for the skills, it's a bit different. So for the damage from Longsword and Claymores, so actually big weapons on here. I'm not even using them actually. Alright, what agility, I guess? Affects the amount of damage you deal with daggers, short swords, and bows. That's my main parameter actually so far. I mean, I would like to use both, but still. That increases your maximum fatigue and defines how quickly you regenerate fatigue. Also, I got this katana, like, does it count as longsword? Or is it something different? I think it's only 2 stance effect. Oh, hard to say. Okay, so agility is light blades, both slightly increase the maximum fatigue and defines how quickly you regenerate fatigue. Also, fatigue regeneration is okay. The problem is amount of it. Like some enemies just destroying all my fatigue with one blow, even if I'm parrying, which is not a good thing. Determines how fast you move. Speed is the least useful for me then, because character feels very fast even with 5 speed. So it's the least useful. Which is a bit weird that symbol is an arrow and agility increase. Arrow. Okay. Willpower determines how quickly you regenerate magicka, which is useless to me. Great increase maximum fatigue. Great, yeah. So it's the main stat for fatigue. Oof, yeah. Could be good, but it's not. The question is how much agility will boost it. Intelligence determines the maximum magic and allows you to cast more powerful spells. So it doesn't affect the damage from spells. It's only increased mana pool, which allows me to cast more. So this is for now one of the least useful stats because I have good mana pool actually. My problem is mana regeneration, not the amount of mana. Endurance, great increase in maximum health. Depends how quickly regenerate health out of combat. I have regeneration disabled, so it's just increasing health. But greatly increasing health. Which is quite important. I really need to stop dying from one chance. For that I need armor. For armor I need carry weight, so strength definitely should be maximized. I still need health. Personality, what personality does? Look how much people like you, leading to better information, getting better trade deals. Interesting. So the speech stuff seems somewhat useless, but personality actually affected. Damn, I would like to take personality mainly, but right now I'm in quite dire state at combat, so I definitely need to boost it. Damn. Agility maybe, I mean, it's not the greatest amount of fatigue, but will increase it. And at the same time to increase damage with dagger, short sword and bows, what I'm using right now. But yeah, strength endurance I need for just be able to carry armor and be tougher. Maybe reasonable to switch to some other weapon. I mean, I could carry longsword, it's just heavier. It's just too heavier. Usually. But yeah, maybe some base or whatever. Anything can be useful. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. As expected, increased by 25. Fatigue 49. I don't remember how much fatigue I had. Some 40 plus for sure, so it didn't change drastically. Health though, health changed quite nice. I had 20 health, now I have 42 health. That's definitely way better. Magic, hard to say, did it even grow? That's definitely progress. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, 42 health. That's with armor. If I'll unequip armor. 31 HP. So I get 11 HP. By taking 5 string and 5 endurance at the beginning, I get like 7 HP on the first level. So I guess I get something around 7 as well. But 4 from string, something like this, I suppose. I need to get all the endurance I can put my hands on, that's for sure. Oh, at least I can carry everything, including the blade. How to understand what it is even? It's a long sword. So yeah, strength counts for that. 7 damage. And still dagger 3. Still short sword 4. So yeah, katana might be not the worst idea to carry right now. Some proper longsword would be better, I guess, but it is what it is. Now I can move. Yay. Alright, he told me they can take whatever I will find here. It's hard to find anything because it's too dark here, but yeah. I can use the armor, but the armor is very heavy. The shields of 14 kilos. Also more katanas. Blades helmet. 7 kilos, damn, it's all so heavy. So quite heavy armor that doesn't give me any additional armor really. Which doesn't make much sense. The shield though. I guess they're using something like light armor. Yeah, I don't really need this helmet. I'll drop a shield and some daggers. Yes, I can drop all the stuff. And maybe even short sword. Yes, now we'll take a shield. I'll be able to carry a better shield because shield, yeah, it's way better. Yeah, there's some weird glitch that sometimes weapons can be seen. I would say it's a bit too fancy of a shield, but it should help me at least. Okay, that will help me to train and deal with obstacles. What this helmet looks like. It'd be nice to find some nice helmet, but this one feels too big for this armor. And anyway, it doesn't give much protection while eating all my weight. I need some free carry weight to be able to carry whatever I'm gathering, which definitely could be useful. Everything else, yeah, I think I don't need it. It's all too heavy. It's probably one of the best light armors, hard to say, but it doesn't give much protection so far. Great Hall, what we can find here? It's so dark here. Oh, the end. Oh,
What can I do for you, ma'am?
My, what is mug? Okay, can you tell me anything about this temple?
Cloud Ruler is many things. Temple, fortress, safe haven. But it's also my home. I'll gladly die defending these walls if it comes to it.
He really likes this temple. Anything about blades?
If you need armor, weapons, or just a place to sleep, the barracks in the West Wing is available to any of us.
Good.
The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us. We failed in our duty to the Dragonborn. It must not happen again.
Wow. I like that he's talking about the death of the Emperor and his failure, which is smile.
May your sword always strike true.
I guess normal people not join blades. Book of Kings. There is a book about it. Might be useful. What do we know? The Amulet of Kings by Venangrus Monhona. In the first years of the First Era, a powerful race of elves called the Aenids, or the Heartland High Elves, ruled central Tamriel with an iron hand. The high and haughty Aenids relied on their patrons, the treacherous Daedra lords to provide armies of Daedra and dead spirits. With these furious magical armies, the Aedes preyed without mercy upon the young races of men, slaughtering or enslaving them at their whim. On behalf of the suffering human races, Saint Alessia, the first in the line of Cyrodiils, sought the aid of Akatosh, the dragon god of time and ruler of the noble Aedra. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Alessia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of Oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving aliens. In token of this covenant, Akatosh gave to Alessia and her descendants the Amulet of Kings and the eternal dragon fires of the Imperial City. Thus does Alessia become the first gem in the Cyrodiil Amulet of Kings. The gem is a red diamond in the middle of the amulet. This is a symbol of the Empire, and later taken as the symbol of the Septim Line. It is surrounded by 8 other gems, one for each of the divines. So long as the Empire shall maintain its worship of Akatosh and his kin, and so long as the lesser heirs shall bear the Amulet of Kings, Akatosh and his divine kin maintain a strong barrier between Tamriel and Oblivion, so that mortal men need never again fear the devastating summoned hosts of the Daedra Lords. No, Popflex, this is not Lord of the Rings. But if the Empire should slacken in its dedication to the 9 divines, or if the blood of Alessia's heirs should fail, then shall the barriers between Tamriel and the Daedric realms fall, and Daedra worshippers might summon as a Daedra and undead spirits to trample the races of men. So yeah, actually that confirms that Amulet of King doing exactly what it is. It exactly can, well, block the Oblivion gates. Blade Curse. 35 kills with just 4 armor. I think my armor is much better. Or not. Okay, well, it's 3 armor, but it's 9 kills. 9, not 35. That's some huge difference. Oh my. It's a fancy room. But yeah, it's quite dark here. It's in worship. Yeah, actually I can... Don't mind me, I will read a bit stuff here, because that might be useful. Also, it feels a bit weird without absolutely any music. Maybe I should add a bit of it, just in the background. Just when I'm reading stuff, it feels a bit weird without any sound. Okay, let's see. Gods in Worship, yeah. I wanted to know a bit more about this 9 divines, and actually it's a perfect collection of books here for that. I'm not sure about Darkest Darkness and the Life of Eurus Septim 7th. Oh, actually this one I read, I think. It was Hain. Yes, this one I read in Prioria. Okay, so let's worship 9 divines. Okay, let's read this one. An overview of gods and worship in Tamriel by Brother Hedgefeld. Editor's note. Brother Hedgefeld is an associate scribe at the Imperial University, Office of Introductory Studies. So in theory, if I would join the university, I will be able to find him. Okay. Although it's not academy, it's university. And I doubt that I would join any, well, university actually. But okay. Gods are commonly judged upon the evidence of their interest in worldly matters. A central belief in the active participation of deities in mundane matters can be changed by the reference to apparent apathy and indifference on the part of gods during times of plague or famine. From intervention in legendary quests to manifestations in common daily life, no pattern for the gods of Tamriel activities is readily perceived. The concerns of gods in many ways may seem unrelated or at best unconcerned with the daily trials of the mortal realm. The exceptions do exist, however. Many historical records and legends point to the direct intervention of one or more gods at times of great need. Many heroic tales recount blessings of the divinity bestowed upon heroic figures who worked or quested for the good of a deity or the deity's temple. Some of the more powerful artifacts in the known world were originally bestowed upon their owners through such reward. It has also been reported that priests of high ranking in their temples may on occasion call upon their deity for blessings or help in time of need. That also useful. You still can call them for help and they can best to use some grand artifacts, which is like Amulet of King pretty much. So might be worthwhile, but they apparently will want something in return. So worshipping might be useful, but only some deities that is worth it. Okay, the exact nature of such contact and the blessings bestowed is given to much speculation, as the temples hold such associations sacred and holy. This direct contact gives way to the belief that the gods are aware of the mortal realm. In many circumstances, however, these same gods will do nothing in the face of suffering and death, seeming to feel no need to interfere. It is thus people to conclude that we, as mortals, may not be capable of understanding more than a small fraction of the reasoning and logic such beings use. Hey, Philip. Definitely having fun. The problem is with Oblivion it's heavily unoptimized, and mainly it's heavily bugged with multiple monitors, monitor frequencies and everything. So for streaming it creates a big pain, especially if you're not just streaming but also recording. So I spent 3 hours before the stream instead of streaming to just set up it to have less or close to zero possible any twitches or flickers or whatever on stream. Because for me the game can work perfectly fine on ultra settings in 120 FPS whatever. But on stream it will lag, twitch, glitch, drop FPS, etc. So it's quite tricky. Usually it all can be fixed with one simple action, vertical synchronization, but it doesn't work for Oblivion Remastered because it's buggy, and that's what makes it complicated. But the game, yeah, I'm really enjoying. I never went deep in the lore, and now I actually get a lot of joy from this. Understanding the deity, why people worship him, what they're doing, like how the world connect, how it works, like it's all interesting. Interesting to hear how people react on this. For now, only one thing happens, that the emperor died, etc. That's the game is quite detailed in this regard, and feels good. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying, and I will enjoy way more when it will be a bit more stable. But okay, in any case, yeah, I surely do. One defining characteristic of all gods and goddesses is their interest in worship and deeds. These in the form of holy quests are just one of the many things that bring the attention of a deity. Deeds in everyday life, by conforming to the statues and obligations of individual temples, are commonly supposed to please the deity. Performance of ceremony in a temple may also bring a deity's attention. Ceremonies vary according to the individual deity. The result are not always aberrant, but sacrifice and offerings are usually required to have any hope of gaining the deity's attention. I don't wanna do sacrifices, although some offerings can be done, yes. Oh, if you didn't play Oblivion much, then it's pretty much new Elder Scrolls for you. And at some moments the game feels a bit outdated because Skyrim did many things better, but at the same time it's still a very good journey and adventure simulator. Okay. The only thing that game heavily lags in the vanilla version is somewhat adequate combat balance, because the game is either brain dead easy or it's unfairly hard, but in both cases enemies are spongy, and the higher you go in difficulty, the more ridiculous amount of hits you need to do to kill anybody. Yeah? So you just stay and smack the left button, which is not that fun apparently. So some balancing mods are quite a necessity. Yeah? Outside of it, the game is amazing. I'm a bit lacking like proper dialogue replays, because often it's just like a name of something and you don't even know how the person will react. You just kind of mention it, and the person saying something related to that. So it's a bit outdated form of dialogue as well, but sometimes you get in normal dialogues with even choice of replies, so it's hard to say to what it's connected. It's part of the roots from Morrowind, part of its newer systems for main quests, so it is what it is. Did you finish Daggerfall? I played Daggerfall with this Unity update, but never finished that. Morrowind I played a lot. Hopefully soon we'll get Skywind. That would be nice. Okay, so friends. While direct intervention in daily temple life has been recorded, the exact nature of the presence of a god in daily mundane life is a subject of controversy. A traditional saying of the Wood Elves is that one man's miracle is another man's accident. While some gods are believed to take an active part of daily life, others are well known for their lack of interest in temporal affairs. It has been theorized that the gods do in fact gain strength from such things as worship through praise, sacrifice, and deed. It may even be theorized that the number of worshippers a given deity has may reflect on his overall position among the other gods. This may own conjecture, garnering from the apparent ability of the larger temples to attain blessings and assistance from their god with greater ease than small religious institutions. There are reports of the existence of spirits in our world that have the same capacity to use the actions and deeds of mortals to strengthen themselves as do the gods. The understanding of the exact nature of such creatures would allow us to understand with more clarity the connection between a deity and the deity's worshippers. The implication of the existence of such spirits leads to the speculation that these spirits may even be capable of rising themselves to the level of a god or goddess. What Assume of the Imperial Seminary has suggested that these spirits may be the remains of gods and goddesses, who through time lost all or most of their following, reverting to their earliest, most basic form. Practitioners of the old ways say that there are no gods, just greater and lesser spirits. Perhaps it is possible for all three theories to be true. Interesting. The game's huge. Well, yeah, Daggerfall is quite infinite. You're just going through a main story plus doing a few side things and you're good. Because outside of it is just infinitely generating content. And not that great of a content, to be fair. So what I liked in Daggerfall is that you actually need to ask for directions. Because you have no clue where some things are. You can invent your own spells. Well, you can do it in pretty much everywhere except for Skyrim. You can make your own spells. Okay. Well, I want to read this one also. So, from this book, looks like the gods are not really gods, just, well, spirits. Because either the lesser spirits are spirits that were gods in the past, or the gods are just ascended people or spirits or whatever. And I would think that probably, yeah, some maybe powerful mages in the past, or spirits of these mages that eventually became who they are right now. Because why exactly 9 also? Why not 1 or 5 or 10 or 100? So it should be a reason why the number is so random. So, okay, what do you know about the current ones? Well, hard to say. I played it on Unity. It was fun. It kind of feels a bit like D&D because it's a proper dungeon crawler. You're going in and you can get any random house obstacles, traps, random monsters attacking, whatever. Feels more creepy, less logical, but quite fun. At least for some time. So it's for that time, I would say pretty good game. Nowadays, apparently heavily outdated. But because it doesn't have any too fancy of a story, not much reason to do any remakes whatsoever. Although Morrowind would be nice if they would make a remake. At the same time, there will be Skywind, so probably that's the reason why there will be no remake for Morrowind. We'll see. Okay, the 10 Commands of the 9 Divines. By the intercession of Saint Alessia, you may be so filled with grace and the strength and wisdom that comes from grace, that through these teachings you may come to the true meaning of the 9 Divines and their glories, to convey to man's mind all the manifold subtleties of truth and virtue may not be done, where all the sea is ink and all the skies the parchment upon which their wisdoms were writ. Yet Akatosh in his wisdom, knowing how impatient is man, and how loath he is to travel upon the hard roads of truth, has allowed these 10 simple commands to be made manifest with powerful clarity and concise definition. Powerful commands? That's not what I expect. I hope to read about the divines themselves, but that's something else. Although it looks like kind of teachings of theirs, which should give some understanding at least. Well, yeah, Daggerfall is pretty much Dungeon Crawl Simulator, yeah, with some additions. Kinda in between old Dungeon Crawls and Might and Magic. Might and Magic actually, like 6 and 7 and even 8, they somewhat close to Elder Scrolls. Kinda predecessors. If you never played it, I can recommend, because they pretty much Elder Scrolls of their time. It's a big open action RPG from first person, where you're doing pretty much same things that you do in Elder Scrolls. And fully filled with exploration. Okay, Standard says, be kind and generous to the people of Tamriel. Protect the weak, heal the sick, and give to the needy. Standard is decent actually. Just be kind, help people, heal them if you can, like whatever. Do whatever you can to help people. And that's reasonable. If everybody would follow the same way, like society would be definitely fine. Okay, Arcade says, honor the earth, its creatures, and the spirits, living and dead. Guard and tend the bounties of the mortal world, and do not profane the spirits of the dead. Nah, arcade name. I mean, okay, I would say that would be fine as long as they're not messing with living, so whatever. As long as the spirits don't mess with me, I don't mess with spirits. Mara says, live soberly and peacefully. Honor your parents and preserve the peace and security of home and family. Mara is okay, although a bit boring. Zenitra says, work hard and you will be rewarded. Spend wisely and you will be comfortable. Never steal or you will be punished. Zenitra is fine as well. Nothing too bad from it. Talos says, be strong for war, be bold against enemies and evil, and defend the people of Tamriel. I don't know, wars are never good. But surely you should, protect the people if you can. Although some people should protect you as well, and that's kind of the same as standard. Just protect the weak, which means people who actually need protection, heal the sick, give to the needy, be generous, be kind. I would say that's like good for everybody to have. So far standard is my favorite. Kinneret says, use nature's gift wisely, respect her power, and fear her fury. Okay. Well, some kind of nature one. I mean, hard to disagree, yes, but at the same time, not the main thing in life. Dibella says, open your heart to the noble secrets of art and love. Treasure the gifts of friendship. Seek joy and inspiration in the mysteries of love. Yeah, that's also fine. Here's of Might and Magic. Well, I like the third one. I like the fourth one. Fifth one already was quite meh for me, and all 3D ones I didn't like actually. Didn't play in the first two, but saw them enough to understand that, well, third one did the same but better. I really like the Wake of Gods one mod for the third one. Absolutely badly balanced, but quite fun. I like the fourth one in mechanics. It was quite good, but the graphic style and sluggishness quite terrible. But the idea of playing with a squad of heroes was quite fun. Okay. Juliana says, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise. Know the truth. Easy to say, like that's quite vague. Observe the law. Also, well, I guess means just know the law and follow it. I don't know. When doubt, seek wisdom from the wise. Who is wise? Who determined who is wise? I don't know. Juliana's just me. Akator says, serve and obey your emperor. That doesn't sound good. I mean, okay, but not good. Study the covenants. What are the covenants? Worship the nine. That's for me to decide. Do your duty and heed the commands of the saints and priests. Okay, so just rule of the church and emperor. Nah, maybe good for the emperor, but not for me. The nine say, above all else, be good at one another. That's a good one. That's a good one. If it's above else, be good to everybody, and everybody should be good to you as well, then it's fine. But yeah. Standard is my favorite for sure. Standard, Dibella is fine. I don't know who was for Zenitar. Zenitar is fine. Extender, Zenitar, and Dibella. Definitely fine. If only each man might look into the mirror of these commands and see reflected there the bliss that might enfold them. Were he to serve in strict obedience to these commands, he would be cast down and made contrite and humble. The obedient man may come to the altars of the nine and be blessed, and may receive the comfort and healing of the nine, and may give thanks for his manifold blessings. Heedless, the wicked man turns away, and forsaking the simple wisdom granted to him by the all-wise and all-knowing nine, he lives in sin and ignorance all the days of his life. He bears the awful burden of his crime, and before man and God his wickedness is known, and there is a blessing or comfort may he expect from the altars and shrines of the nine. So I guess if you become a criminal, the divines will not bless you and will not heal you. Interesting. Yet the wicked and foolish are not doomed, for in their infinite mercies the nine have said, repent and do good works, and the fountains of grace shall once more spill forth upon you. Repent your crimes, tender unto the emperor the fines of God, that they may be used to spread the faith and its benefits to all men. Do yourself good works, redeem your infamy by shining deeds, show to all men and the nine the good fame of the righteous man, and you may once again approach the altars and shrines of the chapel to receive the comfort and blessings of the nine. So if you will become a criminal, you can, I guess, give up to the law, sit in the jail, and then you will be fine. That's how I understand it. In any case, well, yeah, okay, Standard is a fine guy, looks like. I'm just curious. Yeah, some common things here. No, in any case, I'm done here. Do I need to do anything here? In general, have a katana, have a shield. Looks weird, but okay. I mean, it's a fancy shell to be fair. Oh, that's why I don't need this shell, I can drop it here. I took what I need, I dropped what I don't need. So I have 14 kills now, which is pretty juicy. The problem is this chainmail is magic. And because it is magic, I cannot repair it. Maybe it's possible to repair it in town, but it's probably will cost my kidney. Well, we'll see. But for now it helps drastically because I can get more health and more damage and more carry weight, which is pretty good actually. They already mentioned I don't have much time today, but we can go to town maybe or something. Oh. Look at this, guys. Zhoo. 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 Wow, the kind of blocking awfully late after that. Yeah, the blade doesn't stop even if the opponent is parrying. Or maybe it doesn't work for this too, hard to say. Because they're not even making noise when they hit it. Because when you're smacking somebody, that works better. I'm kind of surprised that their main base is here, but they don't have any warm clothes really. They own their light armor and that's it. I mean, I'm sure they should warm a bit, but it's mostly made of metal. Metal straps or what? By observing these blades at practice, you've picked up a couple of new moves. Your blade and block skills have both been raised by 2 points. Oh, that's cool. Can I observe longer then? I wonder how many situations like this. But yeah. Can I talk to him?
Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I haven't got time to talk right now. One of the other blades should be able to assist you. Try Jenna or Stefan.
Okay. Suppose I actually, yeah, be the train. Alright. Leave the place. And the horse, yeah, I don't need this horse. Can I... Yes. Can I bring it somewhere here and just left it here? Yep. That's the horse. I don't need this horse. So what do we know? Yeah, this open for some reason, just random screen. The boss of Dawn. Geoffrey wants me to contact Baurus at Luther Brown's boarding house in the Imperial City. The enemy has the Amulet of Kings and Baurus might have the leads we need to get it back. Well, let him gather more leads. I can just rest around. Also have some other quests. Like a lot of them without even visiting anything. A wound in time. A priest named Ilvar Draugener mentioned in Aelid Ruin about the burrow. He says it's where these disappearances are occurring. I must investigate. Oh yeah, the guy that asked me about to go and investigate these disappearances. Well, I could help. I mean, we're in there soon. Ooh, that's far away. I mean, one day, not today. Alright. What else can I do? Pranaya. I met a mysterious wood elf named Lardir in Skingrad who asked me to meet him behind the Great Chapel. Oh yeah, this Dragadict. I don't know, he looks so weird. He looks like the person that will stab you and eat you alive right behind this chapel, so in any case. I mean, maybe it's better to do something about him, because, well, he might be dangerous for himself or society, but in any case, not right now. Separated birds. I've heard rumors in Coral that Reynold Germain has been seen in Chinho. Oh yeah, it's Chinho. Well, maybe. Although it's a Chinho Coral. Or if we visit one of the cities, I can actually check this. Pilgrimage. I've heard of a mysterious prophet who preached outside the desecrated chapel of Dibella in Anvil. So in Anvil there's Chapel of Dibella. Would be nice to find one of standard somewhere. I should find out if he knows anything about how to attack the chapel and why. Yeah, that might be worth checking, and because Anvil is close to the Wounded Time one. But yeah, it's all very far away from here. What about this burn trail? Guard told me about strange knolls in the Imperial City Taos Plaza. Seems to be related to the Mythic Dawn. I should go there and try to find one. Mythic Dawn. I think it's the guys that assassinated the Emperor. So that actually might be quite important. If I will go to Boros, I should check on this one. What about this? Valenza Roxy Inn in the wilderness north of the Imperial City has asked me to help her read the area of the Necromancer, who calls herself Raylin of the Gravefinder. Okay. Raylin can be found in Moss Rock Cavern to the north. Moss Rock Cavern. Something that I in theory can do, but damn, Necromancer. That can be too dangerous for now. Maybe I'm reasonable to just clear one to place that is on the way. This already will give me some starting money and give me some training before going for any such tasks. This game full loot? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there are some nuances, but usually, yeah, if you kill just a human, like bandit, like whatever is equipped on him, whatever is with him, you can take. I've recovered the spring of Nirnrud. Plant ingredient is unusual, must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city in Cyrodiil. Okay. Well, so reasonable to visit an alchemist about this Nirnrud. And what I wanted to do, join maybe fighter guilds. I mean, they can give me some training. And as for instance, they're doing good stuff, so that could be reasonable to do. Maybe I can do something the way also. So yeah, it can be a good one. Treasures? No. This game much better than Mortal, so. Although, actually you can probably. I mean. Yeah, no. Well, to be fair, you can actually gank random people, so. Kinda, yeah, you can. You can do bombing in town even. Imagine. But they will call you criminal scum because the first thing you will hear is like, stop right there, you criminal scum. That's definitely will be it. Look at this though. What is this? Night. Clouded funnel cap. Now it's back all. Mr. Intelligence. That's not that useful. Oh, okay. Let's go to town. That one should be Bruma.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
So you recently finished the original Oblivion? Well, I would say then better wait, yeah, and then play some heavily modded version, because all Bethesda games are good to play once in vanilla, almost vanilla. Like I prefer to change at least combat bounds because I hate spongy enemies. And then after like a year or two or whatever, you just install tons of mods that add in millions of items, quests, mechanics, everything. And just playing pretty much different game. And can ignore original main quest and just go for all the new stuff. Oof. Wait a second, last 6 months you managed to play both Skyrim and Oblivion? They're huge games. How many hours did you play? I mean, to fully finish these games, not just the main quest, you need like, I don't know, definitely more than 100 of hours per game. North Winds, Novoroma. It doesn't look like alchemists. This place feels a bit empty. Draw view. It's a tavern. Surely there should be something else here. Broma Fighter Guild. Actually, Fighter Guild. Maybe I can join them here. And that's probably the Mage Guild. Okay. Let's see what they can tell me. Okay, can I get more skills then? Because this guy's also doing some training. But nah, if they're given, I don't really need it. Okay, so who can I speak with? Because this guy is apparently busy, yeah? What about you?
What is it? We're looking for recruits. Interested?
Yeah, I actually do. But why all the options are grey?
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall.
Well, kinda everything lead to Anvil. Maybe I should go there, because all the three things lead there.
Olaf's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travelers.
Okay.
Training, beds, and good hard work. Can't beat it.
Yep, no spins. Everybody knows it's spin to win. Martin Beswick can do spins. I saw how he spinned with a dagger and just one-shotted somebody. Okay, what about mages? So, to join fighters I need to go in one of 3 towns. Which way they are? Well, Coral, not too far, but I don't like really Coral that much. Oblivion, I haven't been there, but there is, yeah, ruins that I need to check. There is a church that ransacked there, and there is some false prophet there to deal with. And, well, and also Fighter Guild can be started there, so that might be a way. This late win. Braville. Jadenhall here. Okay. The map is huge. What the hell? It's just some demons. They're just dying. I guess you're practicing magic. Okay, can we speak?
Hello there. Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
Yeah, but I don't want to summon demons.
The guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join?
Yes, I guess, why not? I mean, like, I want to learn magic.
Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. What a wonderful opportunity for you.
That
Now,
was easy.
please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University. I dare say my opinion might carry more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you.
So did they find like the most important magic guild outside of the main academy? Okay. All right. So, so what's about it?
Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild.
That might be useful, and it's not in Arcane University.
Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, If you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
She mentions that all the important people there, which means that she is not so important if she is not in the academy. But okay, better not tell this to her. So, what should I do for recommendation?
A recommendation? From me?
Yes.
Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, Associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Okay. Who is this Jaskar?
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Okay. Alright, anything about locals in the guild?
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
Okay. Any rumors?
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned.
What a surprise. Wait a second. If necromancy was banned somewhat recent, that explains why necromancers just practice everywhere outside of town. Because, well, where else can they practice?
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
I think they did a big mistake that they banned necromancy. They should just, well, keep it under control. Alright, Jaskar. Oh, okay. Let's ask locals. I don't have much time today. I need to go soon, so I can at least ask the question to understand where to go next time.
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
Impressive. How about finding Jaskar?
Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she? I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think, a spell backfired. That's probably it.
What's a spell? Which one? A shame that I didn't have an option to ask, like, he's the second who mentioned the spell backfired. What's the spell? Like, what are they talking about? Okay, who's Jan?
With all due respect to our wonderful leader,
Oh yeah, she's later.
she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation.
Nah, I don't know. She's summoning demons non-stop. She's pretty capable mage in my opinion. I mean, I'm not an expert, but still. So, how to find this Jaskar?
Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she? I'm
seems
afraid
to.
you're not going to find...
Okay, whatever then. For whatever reason, this phrase still wide. Okay, anything about Mage Guild?
It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see.
Alchemist. I need to talk to Alchemist about new nerds and also
Be seeing you.
imagine some fun. Oh, she's right here anyway.
My name is Selena Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
Whatever that means. I'm searching for Jaskar.
Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If
What?
Valinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
Ah, so that's some shenanigans then. And according to the guy, connected to exactly their leader.
I suppose I like her well enough. It's a shame she doesn't know more about her craft, though. Still, I don't quite think she deserves the hard time the others give her.
Okay, I'll see what they did here. In any case, I found this weird root that making noises. Do you know anything about that?
What was it called again? Something root? Oh, sorry, I can't remember. I'm afraid unusual plants are not my area of expertise. I think I'll have to refer you to Sundarian. He's a fantastic alchemist in Skingrad who specializes in this sort of thing.
Okay. Then I will need to visit Skingrad. Anything fancy in Bruma?
Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much.
Well, they are Nords. Any rumors?
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
Okay, that's fine. Purchasing spells, by the
I
way.
have potions and everything you need to make
I
your own.
would really like to have
What will
some
it be?
spells. It is burning, by the way, on self. 50 points to 40 seconds. The skill level is too low. So I can cast spells if I don't have specific level of skill. That's a shame. Didn't have enough magic. 463. My. That's probably connects to the skill level, but still. Okay. You can touch, charm on touch. Not sure about this one. Don't wanna mess with other people. Knife detection. Your skill level is to know. Flashbound. Oh, I found the scroll for this one. Yeah, skill level is to know. No wonder. Those spells are mostly high leveled, so I can't use them even in theory. Yeah, some stronger heals would be nice. But skill is to know for everything. Yeah, all her spells are very high level. Oh well.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Crystal balls. Here I can buy in theory other things, but they are so heavy. Like mortar and pestle is 1 kilo, but all the other things 5, 7 kilos, 3 kilos. It's insane. Any description? I mean, yeah, that doesn't explain what they do. Yeah, it's too heavy for now. Lot of different potions. What's the price, by the way? 41, not too bad, I can sell it.
You drive a hard bargain.
Truly indeed. Fire shot. 10%. Don't think that this
That's
stuff will
more
be
than I'd
anyhow
usually
useful. Shock shot. Same for shock shot. Need to save some space. Yeah, I could buy some reagents that can be useful, although I can gather them.
Come back and see me again. Good day.
Okay. So they're doing shenanigans. Oh, got a message. Oh yeah, so now we need to go. Okay, so then let's try to figure it out. So it looks like he and Jessica are messing with just the leader of the guild.
What do you want?
I still need to find Jessica.
Oh, Jean has you looking for... I'm afraid you're not...
Maybe it works with this weird persuasion stuff.
All right.
So, okay. Can see how he reacts so far. Disposition, okay. I could also bribe him. Plus 12 disposition, 26 money. That's quite cheap actually. Yeah. I can just give him a bit of money, but okay, I can try to persuade him first. Okay.
That's amazing.
I really don't like this stuff.
I won't don't talk. That's just not funny. What a dumb joke.
Yeah.
Gracious, what a hero. You've got a... What nonsense.
But am I just saying, okay, let's bribe on top also. Can I? How to choose bribe? I click and nothing happens. I have money, bank.
Please, go on.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What a thoughtful gift.
Oh, so yeah, on enter you can do it. Okay, can you tell me now about Jiskar?
You want to find Jaskar?
Yes.
All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first.
How would I give you money?
Whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right?
Whatever. What is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Maybe? Okay. What is the prank?
Really? You're going to love this.
I'm
I'll
not sure
teach you a
about that.
spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
I'll think about this.
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
I don't want to sneak and steal anything. But yeah, I have no idea where Jiskar. Can I just tell her that they're messing with her?
Any luck finding Jaskar?
No, I cannot really. Yeah?
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
That's messy. I have no idea where Jiskar is. So I need to knock Jen's desk in her room upstairs in the Bruma's Mage Guild and find her manual of spellcraft. We get Valrana, he's agreed to help me find Jiskar. No, for spellcraft, sounds like it's just generic book, no? I mean, why it would be so important? Well, I guess okay, it's not a big deal. Open the door with mage skill. Oh yeah, I'll have access. But that's not what I need. Mention upstairs, but... Oh yeah. Well, she's anyway not here. Shouldn't be hard. Just to take it, why not? Drift alarm. Parchment. Where is this book going? So many useful books actually. No, it's not here. Oh, it's the desk, I guess, yeah. I have Jen's manual of spellcraft. I need to deliver it to Valrana. What's so special about this book? I mean, I bet it leaves this place anyway. Okay, so what's so important in this book? The book contains an inordinate number of scrawls along the margins. The few that are immediately readable suggest they are notes for someone who needs frequent reminders of the basics of spellcasting. I guess they're just trying to show that she's not that skillful, but well, whatever. I mean, she still has her position. The beginner spellcaster. The most powerful mages in Tamriel were once beginners. They all had similar early experiences, exposure to magic kindred and interest, and unlocked some latent ability, followed by years of hard work. These intrepid souls honed their skills, learned new spells, and vigorously trained their minds and bodies to become the formidable figures they were known as during their later lives. The Mage Guild of Tamriel has long been the first stop on the long road to knowledge and power for many individuals, providing magical services to the general public. The guild offers a wide variety of spells for purchase and is recommended as the first stop for any aspiring spellcaster. Independent dealers may be found, though their selection of spells is often not as comprehensive as that of the Mage Guild. Many spells are beyond the capabilities of beginning mages. The ability to render oneself invisible, for example, is an advanced power beyond the knowledge spellcaster. I think I read this one, no? That's the present and the futures. Yeah, I read this in the place with Necromancer. Yep. Okay, well, I found it. It just right
Have
here.
you pulled that little prank yet?
Can you not talk about this right near her?
You've got Jean's book, I see. All
Can you
right
not
then,
scream with
I'll
this?
just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
Hopefully he'll not scam me, but yeah. He got pushed by the door. What are you even doing there? There's nothing to do here.
Hello.
It's so weird. Okay, I really need to go, so let's save. But yeah, we'll see what it will be. And I guess for now I need to go. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Hopefully I set up that correctly and I will not need to do it again and spend hours of time instead of streaming on this setup. Thank you, see you. Yay, you enjoying your stay. You can enjoy for now. But yeah, normal stream. Maybe I will stream tomorrow. I usually don't stream on the weekend, but I probably will have time so I can do it. But yeah, right now I need to go. Yay. I will not be lonely. Thank you, Pockflakes. Thank you kindly.